Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. If this video has found you, there's a message here for you, but please take what resonates and leave the rest. This may be a specific message, and I have to admit, I've been reluctant to put this message out. I've been getting this download for like the past 3 days. I'm like, come on, I don't want to talk about this. So I have been picking up on the energy of somebody that's on the down low, a masculine, a male energy that is living a double life. This is somebody who lives a heterosexual life in front of everybody else. This person might have a wife, children, a girlfriend, they might be dating, but they actively seek out sexual encounters with men. This is somebody who, if you were to ask them if they were gay, they would not only say no, but they would probably be acting like they were so offended. I'm not no FAGGOT, I ain't no gay dude, whatever, you know? This is somebody that's that acts very homophobic, probably. I am picking up on air signs and water signs. I'm hearing that this is somebody that they might work with. So take that if it resonates. I've been channeling the song by Destin Conrad and Alex Hazley. Da 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 da, same mistakes. And this energy is interesting because if you watch the video, it's basically about two men that are supposed to be together, but one of the men has the other guy kept a secret. And, you know, it's like a love triangle situation, but that ties into this down low energy. I feel like for some of you, there is a love triangle with a man, and a woman. Okay. And I think the woman is not privy to the other man being involved in the relationship. If you're the woman listening to this and you've had your suspicions and this reading has come into your energy, into your awareness, this could be a confirmation, as painful and as triggering as it could be, right? You may have already had your suspicions, okay? Woman's intuition is on point. And I just read yesterday a statistics by Walensky. I think it's called the Walensky Medical Group. I can't think of the name of the research company, but it was done in February of this year, and they're estimating, based on who answered the survey, that at least 20% of men are down low. They've either desired to have a sexual encounter with another man, or they do it quite frequently. And, you know, they hide this because of societal standards and, you know, maybe familial beliefs or religious beliefs, whatever, right? This person feels ashamed of their sexuality. And it's the energy that I'm picking up on this person is that they would do anything to not be exposed, including harming people or, you know, destroying evidence. Like, I feel like this person deletes messages, deletes pictures. But I'm also sensing that this person is kind of teetering on the edge, like they're really feeling a lot of anxiety and tension around this issue. And it's starting to show itself in other areas of their life. Okay. So they could seem distracted a lot, or they're just not all there all the time. You know, they seem preoccupied maybe when you're talking to them, or some of you have maybe even found some evidence to point to the fact that this person might be gay. And for whatever reason, you don't want to believe it. You don't want to act on it. But what I'm hearing is that for some of you, this person could be very dangerous if they're exposed. I mean, we hear about the stories all the time where women are killed, you know, that were married to men that were gay and they found out and they exposed them. I mean, it sounds very crazy, like, right? Like, why would you kill somebody trying to hide something? I mean, that's dumb. But this is, you know, not them thinking rationally. All they're concerned about is keeping their dirty little secret. And people get very desperate when they're going to be exposed, especially when they have, you know, not really reconciled it within themselves. Like, they won't even accept this person, whoever I'm talking about, they won't even accept the fact that they're gay. And I don't understand it. It's 2025. Nobody gives a fuck if you're gay. Like, are you serious right now? I don't understand why people choose to hide that, choose to drag other people into that drama and bullshit. I mean, so many women have been killed by their partners because they're gay and they don't want to come out of the closet. They don't want to, be their authentic self. And it's so asinine. I mean, there's so many reasons people could hate you, right? I could be hated because I'm Black. I could be hated because I'm a woman. I'm a single mother. Like, all of these reasons, somebody could hate you because you're gay, but so the fuck what? Like, so what? Wouldn't you rather just live an authentic life, not endanger anybody, not have to lie to anybody? You're free. You can find the love of your life and be happy. Okay? If you're not happy with a woman, don't be with a woman. Okay? If you like men, don't marry women. It's as simple as that. So like I said, if this reading has come into your awareness, if you had your suspicions about your partner, this may be a confirmation and you need to act accordingly. Okay? This is not something you need to be in denial about. This could affect you on so many levels, right? The embarrassment, if it gets exposed by somebody else, or the health implications it has. Like if your partner is sleeping around with other men and not using protection, which could happen, men are just more naturally sexual. Okay. When gay men are together, usually there's a lot more sex involved because that's just their nature. Right. I mean, I'm not gay, but I have gay friends and I've talked to gay people and women and men. And it just seems like women have more of an emotional, sensual connection, whereas men, it tends to be more carnal, more physical, initially anyway, unless that male's evolved or, they have some higher standards for themselves. But if somebody's living on the down low, they don't have standards. Come on, they're trying to get in and get out. I'm seeing this person. This is somebody that tries to do things real quick. This is somebody that'll fuck somebody beside a bar or in the backseat of a car. This is somebody that might even hire prostitutes. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's how you get your money. But there's everything wrong with it when you're keeping it a secret, when you're lying to people, when you're compromising other people's trust and health, acting recklessly. When you could just rip that Band-Aid off, live your authentic life, go through whatever trials, tribulations, challenges, embarrassments, adjustments you need to go through so that you can live an authentic life and be with who you love, who you want to be with, and not compromise and destroy somebody else's life. Okay? So take what resonates with this message, leave the rest, and act accordingly if this belongs to you. All right? Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.